Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Gonna go live just a second in all the places. Good to see you guys. Say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Going live on Facebook and going live on Instagram. Hello. It's chilly in Houston. It's chilly-ish in Florida. And I just wanted to say welcome to this week's Monday Morning Style Session. Your monitor or TV screen is not broken. I really do have almost nothing, no makeup on, no jewelry. And today I'm super excited to talk about things that make you look instantly better. Sometimes we just need a little pick me up, a little boost. And so I'm going to talk about things that I actually use and do all the time that instantly make me look and feel better. So I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about this with you guys today, and I'm going to be demonstrating some things. So we'll see how this goes. This is a little bit different for me, but I'm super excited to see you guys. But first, a couple of quick announcements. I do have my new masterclass starting today, 11 a.m. through Wednesday at 11 a.m. So 3 workshops, one today, one tomorrow, one Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. Hello. Sign up, whether the link will be below this video, wherever you're watching it. Sign up whether or not you can be there live, because you will get the replay. So masterclass series happening this week. It's the last masterclass of 2025. Second announcement, next week will be my last live Monday morning style session of 2025. I can't believe we're almost at the end of the year. So I guess that's the 16th next week. What I will be doing is recording the last 2 Monday morning style sessions of the year. So you will still have all the YouTube videos will still be there. The Monday morning style sessions will still be there, but they will not be live. Good morning. I started by saying your computer, your TV is not broken. I really am wearing pretty much no makeup. So I really kind of wanted to talk and also demonstrate easy ways to instantly improve the way that you look. Like sometimes we just need that little quick boost, and I just kind of wanted to share what I do to look better right away. So the first thing is I'm going to put on some jewelry, because having something with a little shine close to your face makes a huge difference. It does add some glow to our complexion, but it also makes us look polished. It makes us look finished. I feel like earrings are mandatory. I never leave the house without earrings. It was something I was raised to do. So I feel like jewelry and having a little bit of, like, if you're one of those days where you're like, I just want to take it easy today, but I still want to look cute and feel cute, just throw on a pair of earrings. That's like the first thing I do. Okay, I'm going to go into the first category I'm going to talk about is like structural. And I think it's really important that we are taking care of our bodies. And I'm going to be talking, this week is gift week. And so tomorrow I'm going to be talking about 17 things I bought myself that I use all the time. But, including some things for pain and for health and other things. Good morning, everybody. But I want to talk about the importance of posture and how it's something I'm very actively working on in my own body and in my own life. So, 3 things I'm going to talk about that kind of make our bodies instantly look better. The first is just better posture. I do have a catalog that's linked below this that has some great posture correcting tools, but I have been doing stretches. I've been doing like exercises. I've been doing a lot of different things to help with my posture, with tech neck, because that is something I'm definitely starting to experience. I do not want to get that hump on the back of my neck. So I've been doing a series of exercises. I'm going to talk about them a little bit more in tomorrow's YouTube video, but I do have a posture corrector from a company called Form. It's actually an FDA approved posture corrector in my catalog. But honestly, it's all about, all us being more aware of our posture. My husband actually got me like a posture buzzer. I'll try to link it. I have not started using it yet, but essentially you put it on your back and it makes a sound or like a little buzz, I think, when your posture is off. I don't know if that's going to drive me crazy. Stay tuned. I'll let you know. But I think posture is really, really important. And there are a lot of posture correcting bras out there. So definitely find one that is comfortable for you if you're struggling with posture and with something like, things like tech neck. Okay, the next thing about body that I think is really, really important is I believe we should be getting an annual bra fitting after the age of 50. I think we should be getting getting a bra fitting every single year. Our busts change, and they change with weight gain and weight loss. They change with hormones. They change with menopause, perimenopause, postmenopause. Our bust line definitely changes. And so it's really, really important to have an up-to-date bra fitting. And I think yearly, I know we heard every 5 years before, that was the go-to time, like every 5 years, get a bra fitting. I think it should happen every year or two at the latest, because having a bra that works really, really well, fits you well, lifts everything, keeps everything in place, instantly erases years and pounds from your frame. It really is just such a game changer. Okay, last thing I want to talk about when it comes to body is shapewear. I believe in everyday shapewear. And I think that depending on what your challenge area is, like for me, it's my belly. Like I am rarely without, and I like them to be pretty, and I pick a pretty pair, but I'm rarely without like a high-waisted underwear, because I like to create a smooth line underneath my clothes. So shapewear does not have to be something where you can't breathe, you can't eat, the idea is not for it to suck the life out of your body. It's to create a nice smoothing effect on under your clothes. So like find some shapewear and I put my favorite from Spanx in there, but find like the shaping level that you're comfortable with wearing every day. And like, even if it's just going a little bit higher waisted, even if it's just having like a sleeker thigh shaper, there are so many that are super, super comfortable right now. That doesn't mean you're going to be wearing it when you're lounging on the couch, but when you want to go out and you want to look and feel your best, like having shaping underwear that is comfortable enough to wear every day, I feel like is a game changer. It's something I've started doing. Like there's no reason to wear underwear that's going to make my clothes look like not cute. Okay, so like even in the lookbook video I did on Friday, I was wearing the underwear that I typically wear to go to sleep in, which is like a cotton like bikini bottom. That's not the best thing to wear underneath clothes. And I think it was obvious in some of those pictures. Like usually in the morning, I always put on like shaping underwear, because that's going to make my clothes look better and it's going to make me feel better in them. Okay, now I want to move on. So I talked a little bit about body. I want to move on to hair, and I will be fixing this crazy hair. I got rained on last night. It was not just rain, it was torrential. And I got home late last night and I was like, okay, this will be a good opportunity to demo. So the first thing I want to talk about with hair is covering like the little grays. I have an appointment on Thursday to get my hair colored. So in need. I'm at every 6 weeks now. But I really like, this is something I bought from my salon. It's the Color Wow root cover. So if you color your hair, to me, it makes a huge difference if I just cover like the little, like, see this? Again, my hair is about to get colored. Hopefully I'll be able to do this on camera. I usually like to wet this and do it that way, but you can see the difference just covering those little grays. Always when I start shooting YouTube, that's when I start seeing everything come out. Like as soon as I put the camera on, I'm like, oh, I have frizz, I have gray, I have all the things. So I'm showing you this is real life covering my gray. This is what I do. One of the disadvantages of being short is that everybody can see the top of my head. And I definitely have, you know, roots at the top of my head. I also do like to use a spray, but for like details like here and here, I love, love, love to use this powder. I also, a little trick is when my hair is wet right after the bath or shower, I put this on my hairline here, my part, and then I put it here, and it will generally last for most of the time until I wash my hair next. So I think I really like having these little powders. You know, they have a lot of other ways. There are a lot of other root touch-up things. So find one that works for you. For me, with my hair being curly, I can't comb through my hair. So I'm not going to put in a brush in or comb in product, because that will just make my hair frizzy. So this is the Color Wow hair. It lasts forever. This stuff lasts forever. This is a more expensive version. I can't honestly tell you, because L'Oreal has its own version. I can't honestly, not L'Oreal, Clairol, I believe. and it's like in a blue container. I don't know that this works any better than the less expensive version, but I will say it lasts a really, really long time. But I like these root touch-up powders. There's another one from Boldify that they sell on Walmart. I was surprised. I saw it like on TikTok and whatever. I never ordered it because I wasn't sure about the place I was ordering it from. But I saw that they have it at Walmart. And there's this like kind of like a sponge applicator. So there are a lot of different ways to cover your roots in between coloring. I feel like it's really important. Next thing I want to talk about is like adding some shine to your hair and removing frizz from hair. I am obviously this is a big issue for me because I have dry hair. I have a ton of hair and you can see I always get little frizzes. So I am using, this is a curl cream from Shea Moisture. And I use this during the day, like on the second or third day after washing my hair. And then it just immediately, my hair looks a little bit more tamed. At night, before I go to sleep, I will put a hair oil in my hair, like an argan oil in my hair, and I will wake up with my hair looking much less dry, much less frizzy. So there you go. I think that was a huge difference right away. It's so funny because sometimes we'll get compliments on my hair when I don't like the way it looks. I think we all have an idea of how we like our hair to look. And I like my hair to like just not be that big. And I also like it to not be that frizzy, but I'm leaning into my hair not looking flat either. And I know when it's wet, it looks like this week in this week's videos, it just is what it is on YouTube. My hair looks totally flat because it's completely soaking wet. Okay, the other thing, this is something I keep in my, where I shoot my YouTube videos all the time. This is a wax hair stick. I have a couple of other options for this in the catalog that's linked below this video. This is great for getting rid of flyaways. Now, we can all get flyaways regardless of our hair type or texture, but I always, as soon as I turn on the lights and as soon as I turn on the camera, I see the flyaways, like they pop up right away. And then this just gets rid of little flyaways. And again, this works for all hair types, whether your hair is fine, whether your hair is, not fine, like mine, like poofy, whatever kind of hair you have, that will work. So those are three things I think with hair, obviously cut and color, but I'm really talking about like instant little correctors. So I really think it's adding shine and then evening out the color of your hair if you're between color appointments. And I think that makes a huge difference. I know I just can't even function or speak eloquently or clearly if my hair doesn't look good. Okay, now we're going to move on to face, and I'm going to show you some things that I feel instantly make a difference in the way that my face looks. The first thing I want to talk about is tooth whitening. So I'm obsessed with these Lumineux tooth whitening strips. These are the gentlest I've found that are also effective. So I have very, very sensitive teeth. My teeth are very sensitive to hot and cold. They always have been since I was a kid. So it's really important for me that if I'm going to whiten my teeth, that I can still eat and drink afterwards. And here they are. I had them upside down, I think. And these whitening strips from Lumineux, I get them on Amazon. They're in my Amazon store. These are amazing and they work really, really well. And they're also in my catalog link below. But it's just use them like you do the Crest white strips. I would say probably 2 uses of, depending on your teeth, but 2 uses of the Lumineux will equal 1 of the Crest white strips. But it's worth it because you're going to get that whitening and it's not going to hurt. Your teeth are not going to hurt. It's enamel safe. I really love these. These are all natural ingredients. I use these all the time. I'm never without them. I use them probably weekly to keep my teeth white. Another thing that's really going to make your teeth white is choosing the right color of lipstick. So I'll talk about that when I talk about the makeup in a minute, but I just wanted to mention that. Like, I do get compliments on my teeth a lot, and I think part of it is my Luminous strips, and the other part is that I'm wearing a lipstick that makes my teeth look brighter. And I've worn lipsticks in the past. Like if I wear a really, really like orangey lipstick, my teeth will look yellow. And I don't have yellow teeth, but it will bring out the yellowness in your teeth if you wear the wrong lipstick shade. So pay attention to that. Take a couple of pictures and ask yourself which lipstick color makes your teeth look brighter and whiter. Okay, let's move on. I talked about teeth whitening. I want to move on to things that you can do to your skin that are instantly going to improve your skin. And then I promise I will start applying some makeup. the first thing I want to talk about is this Dr. Dennis Gross. This is again linked, Universal Daily Peel. This stuff is incredible. Fun fact, before I got married back in 2001, Dr. Dennis Gross gave me an IPL skin treatment before my wedding. He was a dermatologist. I think maybe he's still working in Boston, but he's the doctor behind this product. This is a viral product for a reason. Their Universal Daily Peel has AHAs, BHAs, all sorts of things. But what it does is it just instantly brightens your skin. So it's a it's a two pad system. You wipe one pad on, it's got the active ingredients on it. You wait 5 minutes, and then you use the second pad, and the second pad neutralizes the acids. Your skin will look instantly brighter and fresher, and even skin tone, removes like the dull, like surface dead skin. This is just an amazing, amazing product. It is a little pricey. I have looked for like alternatives to this, dupes to this. I haven't been able to find a good dupe to this. Now, the Metacube Zero Pore is a really, really good, like a kind of sort of facial peel product, but it's not like the Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Peel. I wish if I find a better, a less expensive version of this, I will share it. But this product is amazing. Okay, second thing I want to talk about that makes your skin look instantly better is the Dermatology Neck Contouring Serum. This is something that was recommended to me by one of my clients, one of the women in my Ageless Style program. And this is incredible. It's like a metal roller, and you apply it to your neck, and it instantly, like the tech neck, the little lines. Hello. Talking about my favorite products that instantly make you feel better or look better and feel better. So this is a brand new one. I just got this yesterday. See, it's got this little roller, and you roll it on. And I'm not kidding. When this stuff dries, you will instantly see like a difference in your neck, in the tech neck. It's cumulative over time, but it's also immediate. Hello. Hi, good to see you. So I'm talking about the products that make me look and feel my best right away. This neck contouring serum is amazing. It will obviously works cumulatively over time, but it also works immediately to help with the tech neck, with the lines, with the creepiness, crepiness, whatever you want to call it, on the neck. So that's from Dermatology. Again, all of these things are linked in my catalog just so you can find them, but of course they're available everywhere. Next thing I want to talk about that makes a huge difference in like right away is this Metacube jelly mask. I don't work with any of these brands, by the way. I bought all of these products myself. The Metacube jelly mask. This is an overnight face mask. It's essentially, you wait until you're completely done with your skincare. You apply this mask, and then you go to sleep with it on. So it looks like you've got like a face oil or like a clear gel on your skin. So it looks a little shiny, but it's very, very comfortable to sleep in. Like it's not sticky or anything like that. It dries in about 15 minutes. You go to sleep, you wake up the next morning, and you can either peel it off or take it off with a warm washcloth or whatever. And your skin, the first time I used it, Lola asked me what I did to my face the next morning. She's like, what are you using? Like it just really, really boosts the moisture level in your skin, and it makes your skin look fresh and plumper and more hydrated. So I really, really love this. It's also very affordable. I think it's about $20. Really, really like that product. So the Metacube jelly mask. Another thing that really kind of makes your skin look better almost right away is a vitamin C serum. So I'm using, and I have Alra Skincare linked. They did send me this. This is their vitamin C serum, the supramolecular vitamin C therapy serum. You want to make sure it's in a dark bottle so that it doesn't oxidize. That's a really, really important thing with vitamin C serum. But the thing about vitamin C serum is it's an instant brightener. It really does brighten your skin right away. And then it also brightens it progressively over time. So really, really love having a good, thank you. Yes, please don't remember. Hello, please remember to like this video. So vitamin C serum brightens your skin immediately, and then it brightens your skin over time. And it makes a huge difference. I use this every single day under my sunscreen. Definitely recommend a vitamin C serum. One of the things I like about that All Rest skincare brand is that it's designed for people with really sensitive skin, and it's been used in like medical spas and like hospitals and everything for like 40 years. It's been around a really, really long time, really great research, but that's a really great vitamin C serum. So definitely recommend that for an instant brightening. Another thing that will instantly make your skin look better is a really good primer. The one I really like is, I'm going to read this so I get the name right. It's the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firm RX Glow Filter Priming Serum. That is currently on sale. I have it linked in my catalog. It's a primer that gives your skin a little bit of a lift and a little bit of a glow. Even if you do not use anything over a primer, just using a primer is going to even your skin tone and brighten your complexion without any color, because the idea is for a primer to act sort of like a filter, act like it's blurring any imperfections you have on your skin. You don't need to use any color over it for it to make a big difference in the way that you look. I do use color over it, and I'm going to talk about what I use, but a primer just on its own can be a huge kind of like pick me up for your skin, especially on the days you don't want to wear makeup, but you still want to look your best. I definitely recommend that one from Peter Thomas Roth. There are other good ones as well, but I really like a filtering primer that kind of creates a poreless and seamless look on your skin. Okay, I'm going to talk about makeup, and I'm finally going to apply some makeup so you guys do not have to keep looking at me barefaced. So the first thing I want to talk about is a CC cream or a tinted moisturizer. I think for me, I've done videos about this. Everybody benefits from, and the way that I've put it in the past is everyone benefits from either definition or color. Like some of you are going to feel like you're washed out without makeup, and so you might need some more definition, like around your eyes, around your eyebrows. Other people are going to feel like me, like everything's kind of monotone and they need color. However, I'm kind of revising my position on this and feeling like we should all add some definition and some color. So decide what you want to define and decide what you want to brighten and add color to. So I feel like it's the combination of those two things that are going to give us like a fresh, well-rested look. Clearly, I don't look fresh and well-rested right now. I don't have any color on my skin, but I'm going to talk about the first thing that I do, which I have two backups of these because I'm so obsessed with this. This is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. My color is medium neutral medium, I think they call it. And it is the exact color of my skin. This is the top selling product in the country for like top selling foundation in the country. It's incredible. It has skincare built in, gives your skin a glow. I'm already wearing it. Gives your skin a glow. It creates a nice even finish on your skin. I absolutely love this. This is what I've been using every single day for 5 years. I will tell you, at the beginning, I was like, oh, this is kind of expensive. I mean, it's like $50, although it does go on sale half price a lot. However, my tube lasts a year. Like it lasts a year. I definitely don't even need these backups. I bought these thinking it was going to run out. And I'm like, I still have the same tube that I've had since last Black Friday. And I use it every single day. Every single day. So it lasts a really, really long time. So really love the CC cream from IT Cosmetics. This is the mattifying version. I use this generally more in the summer, and then I use the one in the silver tube, which gives you a little bit more of a glow in the winter. Now, next, like I said, we're talking about defining or adding color, but I like to start with that smooth canvas of my face looking kind of more even toned. So adding color is going to come down to, obviously you could do eyeshadow, but the two, I think, things that are going to make the biggest difference are adding some blush and adding some lip color. So I'm going to show you a couple of my favorites in both categories. The first thing I want to show you is blush. This is just from my makeup bag, so this is kind of a mess. I use this one and I use the Merit. These are gel blushes. The Merit color that I use is called Cheeky. This is the Boom Color Stick, and I love that this is just so easy to apply, but it gives a nice sheer wash of color. And if I don't have color on my face, I look tired and washed out. So like just a difference to add some color to the size of your face. Trying to make sure I don't have blush blindness here and applying too much. But this is a game changer, just having some color. So growing up, my mom always said, add blush. And my mom is not not girly girl like I am, but she would always say, add blush, add earrings before you leave the house. Makes a big difference in how you look. And for me, with my skin tone, having some color on my face really makes a difference, but it makes a difference for everybody. Okay, so I could probably do this better, I am sure, but I cannot see that well on this camera. So adding some color to your cheeks. So I love that blush. Another blush I really like, this is an inexpensive one. This is from Milani. This is their baked blush. It is, yes, I love the Boom also. It is so, so good. And I use a couple of their products and really, really like them. I even have like their moisturizing stick. I have a lot of their products around. This Milani Baked Blush is a mineral powder blush, and it's a color that's very close to the expensive NARS blush. It's a creamy blush that gives you a glow. A lot of times I don't recommend powder blush because powder blush can look like caked on and heavy and basically dusty and powdery on our face and get into fine lines. This one, however, is creamy, and it's got like highlighter and like glowing pearls built in, and it gives you a beautiful glow. This one is called Rose Doro. So this is their like rosy glow color. I absolutely love this. Again, this is sort of a dupe for the NARS blush. With the color that will remain nameless because it's a sassy name, but it begins with an O. And this is a great alternative to that. But having some color on your face makes a huge difference. Another thing that makes a big difference, you put the Boom on your eyelids and cheeks. Thank you for reminding me of that. Actually, I do that sometimes too. And this is something my friend Marie, who is my color guru friend and makeup artist, has suggested a lot. And it's something she calls the EZV. And I've been wanting to demonstrate this. It's basically a V like that, but of course you're going to blend it. So you can use the same color on your cheeks. And when you use a powder, you use your brush for this. And I generally, even with the gel brushes, I generally blend it out with a brush anyway, but I don't have my full makeup kit here. So you're going to do like a V that way. Thank you for reminding me because that is such an easy little, just gives a little glow to your whole face. Yeah. So I do that. I do that a lot. I generally do that more with the powder blushes than the gel blushes, but it works with whatever you're using. You can use your fingers. You can use a blush. I usually use a blush to blend it in. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is a highlighter. I do like to use a highlighter. I will put it on, and I usually do this when I'm, before I shoot YouTube videos, I'll do the blush where I just applied it, and then the highlighter goes at the top of my brow, my cheekbone here. And it makes a big difference in just giving you a little bit of a glow and making you look a little bit more well-rested. So really love having a little bit of highlighter. The highlighter that I use is in my catalog. It's the Merit Day Glow. It's a highlighter that's designed to look like your skin is just a little glowy. It is not shimmery. It is not sparkly. There is no glitter. That's not what I'm talking about. It's really about giving your skin a little bit of light, like where the light would hit it. Yes, the V is such a great little makeup strategy. And again, this is not about taking a ton of time. This is about just giving yourself a little boost in the morning so you feel better all day long. Another thing I want to talk about when it comes to makeup is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and just the need to like cover. And this is what I do. I do not now. It used to be that people would do like a triangle under and do like a really big white, triangle underneath their eyes. That doesn't look good on anybody. That does not look good on anybody. Definitely does not look good on mature skin. I am not a makeup artist. I am telling you, I was, however, for years, a beauty editor. And I would sometimes find myself, if a makeup artist didn't show up, the poor models would get me doing their makeup. Again, not a professional, but I do know about makeup. And so just a little instant brightening from the Bye Bye Under Eye. Again, this is one of those products that I bought. Like I lost the lid to this 1,000 years ago. I have had this for like 2 years because I use so little. I put it in the inside corners of my eye. Makes a big, big difference. Next thing we're going to go on to, I did put on my CC cream, as you know, and I also put on mascara before this call. But what I did not do, and I'm sure you're noticing, is I don't have any brows. I don't have any brows right now. I mean, especially after applying makeup foundation, my brows don't show up that much. But my brows are a lot lighter than they used to be. So I want to talk about lashes and brows for a second. The first thing with lashes and brows is that my lid just popped off, is I really think we should be doing something to feed our lashes and brows. Now, there are a couple of strategies for this. I really like the Vegamour serum, the lash serum and their grow serum for lashes and their grow serum for brows. Those are amazing for building up your lashes and your brows. I just reordered those. And the thing about a lash serum and a brow serum is that you have to keep using them. If you do not keep using them, the benefits go away. So I was using them for a while, saw an amazing difference. I ran out. I did not reorder. I just reordered, and I'm excited to try them again. I do have actually pretty long lashes, but they used to be a lot longer and a lot thicker, and they used to be darker. And so I definitely like to have that definition around my eyes. So using a lash serum makes a huge, huge difference for me and for anybody. Another thing that makes a big, big difference in your lashes is curling your lashes. Even if you feel like your lashes are naturally curly, it will lift your eyes. And the thing is, we get droopy eyes, we get heavier eyes as we get older. Curling your lashes really gives your face a little bit of a lift. Years ago, a friend of mine did like a lash perm on my lashes when I was pregnant, because I couldn't do anything. You know, when you're pregnant, you're limited in what you can do for yourself. This little lash perm was the quickest payoff little treatment that I have ever had, because all of a sudden my eyes looked rested, looked refreshed, they looked awake. And this is someone with, I mean, I already have curly lashes, and I was like, I don't need to curl my lashes. After that, I was sold. I was like, yeah, curling your lashes makes a big difference. So whether you use a lash perm or a lash curler, our favorite in our household is the Tarte lash curler. It's an amazing lash curler. Either way, like curling your lashes is makes a big difference. Okay. Now, brows are another thing that makes a big difference. Now, if you're not going to invest in a lash serum or a brow serum, totally get that, because they are expensive. I did put a castor oil roller ball kind of product in my catalog, but you're really talking about using castor oil on your lashes and on your brows. I've heard really, really great results from using castor oil. At the very least, it's going to feed and maintain what you have. Um, Okay, yeah. So great question about lash curler. Yes, my favorites are the Tarte lash curler and the Shu Yumura lash curler. Those are the OG lash curlers. I would you tried the Revlon one and it did not do the job. Yeah, I feel like a lash curler, you want to invest in a good one. It will last you forever, unless you're my daughter and you keep losing yours. But it will last you forever. So yeah, those are the two that I recommend, and I think I have one of them in my catalog. If not, I'll add it right after this video. Okay, after you're treating your lashes and your brows so that they grow more and that they look better, the next recommendation is going to be to fill them in. Now, this is the L'Oreal Faux Brow. This is a viral product for a reason. It's about $10 to $12, depending on where you're buying it. I just bought it on Ulta, and when I bought it, they had buy two, get one or something. So I bought one for myself, one for Lola, and then I bought a second. I got the third one for myself. I'm obsessed with this. Look at the way that this tip looks. Can you see the tip? Here you go. It is like two little prongs, and you are drawing in your brows. Now, somebody said, oh, I think you could go with a lighter color. It depends on the application. You can go lighter, you can go darker. I have like the medium brown. I generally recommend going a color lighter than your hair color for your brows. You guys, nothing makes a bigger difference on me than my brows these days, I feel like, because I used to have, and I never overplucked. I never overplucked. They just got thinner with age, just like my mom's did. I just wasn't. I'm the type of person who just cleans what's like truly extra. But I added probably a little more than I would normally add. And then I brush it through. Like it is, again, I'm doing this on camera, so take this, but you can see it's just like little hair-like strokes. Makes a big, big difference. Having your brows colored makes a big, big difference. I apologize that I saved the makeup step till the almost the very end of the video, because I know you guys would have preferred to see me in makeup rather than no makeup, but like what a difference it makes having brows. Another thing you want to pay attention to is your brows need to go, most of us, our brows need to go a little further in than they're going. If you've got a big gap here before your brows start, that is going to make your face look imbalanced. It's going to look off. It's not going to flatter your facial features. So make sure, the line is here where your brows need to start, right? So make sure your brows start a little further in than you think they need to start. Okay. Last thing, last but not least, I feel very strongly about this. I think this is the last thing. I need to keep it moving. Is lip color, because honestly, if you're only going to do one thing, I would do mascara. Well, I can't narrow it down. We're talking about color and definition. This is the definition: the mascara, eyeliner, eyebrow powder. That's what's going to give you the definition. The color is going to come from the blush and the lipstick. I feel like we need them all. Um, so this is my lipstick I've been using for 1,000 years. This is the NYX Smooth Whip and Cherry Cream. And having color on my lips makes a big difference. Now I feel like myself again. I have a lip liner also that I use with this. I will not attempt that on camera like this. Thank you, Carol. Again, I would perfect this a little bit if I was doing it in front of a mirror. I can barely see what I'm doing here, but you guys can get the idea. Okay, so lip color, cheek color. The color here, the definition here, huge difference. So ask yourself, where do I need the most definition? Like, where am I like fading, where I don't look like I'm that area of my face has any contrast? And then where do I need color? So definition, color, I think those are two really important things. Couple of quick things. A lip mask. I love that La Neige lip mask to use at night. It does plump your lips. It hydrates your lips. Either way, we should be using a lip balm at night. I feel like that makes a big difference. And a lip scrub is also really nice, but I don't think you need to buy a fancy lip scrub. You could just use sugar, or, just even like a washcloth, and just kind of it will create a plumper lip look. Last thing, our hands and nails. I'm going to talk about my nail journey. I'm just now being able to get into using anything on my nails after almost having lost my nails. And I'm one of those people who just loves to have my nails done. I really like having pretty hands. So in the meantime, to compensate for not being able to do my nails, I've been really caring for my cuticles and the skin on my hands, and it makes a huge difference. First of all, when I'm doing my skincare routine, when I use my retinoids, when I use any serum that I put on my face, I also put it on the back of my hands. I go down to my chest, and then I apply it to the backs of my hands. I've been super happy with the way, they say hands show aging. I've been happy with the way that my skin has been holding up on the backs of my hands. Great recommendation here. Clinique Moisture Surge for lips. Yes, that's another one that I've heard is really good. Thank you for that recommendation, Paulette. Okay. Also, so hand cream, a really good hand cream. There's a really good one from Gold Bond. It's an anti-aging hand cream. They have some really good a very good affordable. I think it's like $3. Good affordable hand creams for really dry, like seasons, like the winter. If your skin gets really dry, that is linked in the catalog as well. You want to apply a good hand cream every night, and then I also would recommend using a cuticle oil every night. I just have the Sally Hansen cuticle balm in there. There's a fancy version of it from Dior. That's their creme abricot, like their apricot cuticle balm. That's really good for taking care of your cuticles, your nails, your hands. If your cuticles are healthy, your nails will be a lot healthier. If your hands look better, everything is going to look better. The hands and the neck show age even before the face. So those are, a couple of things that I definitely recommend. I also like having a sunscreen stick that I use on the backs of my hands. I keep just like one of those, like the Neutrogena sunscreen stick, and I apply it to the backs of my hands in the car before I'm driving. I live in Florida. A ton of sun comes in, and it doesn't matter if you've got a window in your house, you need sunscreen. If you've got a window in your house, you need sunscreen. But just applying that sunscreen stick to the backs of my hands makes a big difference in aging. So that's it. Those are instant glow up things. So really trying to focus on things that made you look better right away, not just look better over time. But a lot of these things that make you look better right away, like a hand cream, like the Dennis Gross, face peels, things like that, are also going to have beautiful cumulative effects. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Again, this is gift week. I don't like to do that many gift guides because I don't want you to feel like you always have to be buying things to look and feel your best. But I did want to make some recommendations about things if you are looking that I genuinely use and genuinely love. Many of these items are reasonably priced. Some are a little bit more premium. Some are very, very inexpensive, like my lipstick, like my hand cream. But these are things that I just genuinely use all the time. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about 17 things that I have been using that have really changed my life this year. Like I use them daily and swear by them, and they are kind of transformative to my life. And then on Friday, I have a fun video where I'm talking about luxuries that we might want to consider buying ourselves. I know not everyone is always in the market to buy luxuries, but these are kind of things that are luxurious at different price points. So I hope that you check that out and will enjoy it. Kind of a couple of different videos for me. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm sure that you enjoy seeing me with the makeup better at the end of the video than you did at the beginning of the video. Love you guys so much. Thank you again for joining me. Don't forget, those of you who are doing the masterclass with me, it starts in an hour and a half. I will see you there. Mwah! Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. Thank you. Bye.